Hey everyone, if you can see me and we are live, tell me hey. Good evening. Good evening. It is Tuesday. We are live on Facebook with Kids Talk Tuesdays. I am your host, Mynisha King. I'm excited to be here with you tonight. If you will take a moment and tell us where you are watching from and say hi. That way I know that you are with us. It is a wonderful evening, a great day to be alive and to be seen and to see others. So tell us where you are watching from. Say hi. We are ready. It is 6 p.m. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to share this video, and I'm also going to ask that you share the video as well. Invite your friends, invite your family. We love for other kids to watch Kids Talk Tuesdays because the whole purpose is actually kids inspiring kids. So go ahead and take a moment and share the video. I'm going to do the same. I'm trying to share, so give me a moment. Let's share to some groups like we always do. What groups can we share to? Not that one. We can share there. Just a few moments and we're going to go ahead and get started. If you are watching, just please go ahead and share the video. You can even host a watch party, is what I always say. The more, the merrier. Okay, I'm going to share to a few more groups and then we'll get started. Some of the groups, I hope they don't. Private group. Okay. I think we're ready to go. I think we're ready. Are you ready? Have you shared the video? You didn't share, you're not ready yet. So I'm going to check a couple more groups. I think we're good. All right. I think we're good. So welcome, welcome, welcome again. It is your host, Mynisha King with Kids Talk Tuesday live on Facebook. Every week we are bringing you Kids Talk Tuesdays and we have amazing authors, kid entrepreneurs promoting their books and their businesses on this platform and inspiring kids all across the world. Tonight is another great evening. We have an awesome author who was in the waiting room, waiting patiently to come and introduce himself to you and to tell you all about his journey, his story, and share with our audience the wonderful accomplishments and things he has done. So thank you. First of all, as always, I like to thank you for tuning in. I like to thank our supporters. There are people that tune in weekly and we appreciate you. There are people that share our videos and we thank you. There are those that look forward to Kids Talk Tuesdays and have been kind of passing the word on and referring other authors. We really celebrate you. So thank you so much. Whatever means of support you have been, we want to, from the King's Press, thank you very much. So what is Kids Talk Tuesday? As I mentioned, this is a platform for kid authors and entrepreneurs to promote themselves, to promote their businesses, to promote their books. It is under the auspice of the King's Press Publishing, which is a publishing company that our family owns, myself, my husband, and our 3 sons. We are happy and proud of the work that we do, and we would love for you to follow us on the King's Press LLC on Facebook as well as Instagram. We will also love for you to check out our website, which is www.kingspresspublishing.com. Find out some of the things, the amazing services we provide. So if you are interested in publishing a book, maybe you are a writer, maybe you've been stuck, maybe you need someone to help you or to give you some guidance, we can do those things for you. Maybe you have it all together and you're ready to go and you've been looking for a publisher. Well, why don't you give us a call or email, and that will be great. We can get you started on the road to your future and your publishing dreams, because everybody has a story to tell. So with that being said, Kids Talk Tuesdays, again, is every Tuesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. However, if you miss it at 6 p.m., you can catch the replay on our YouTube channel, which is The King's Press. Again, our YouTube channel is The King's Press, and you can tune in and rewatch any or replay at any given time of the day. So let's go ahead at this time and continue the show, bringing in our amazing author. Let's give him a moment to return to the waiting room. He was waiting patiently. While we're doing that, if you could please leave in the comments where you are watching from. If you can let us know, say hi. What are your expectations tonight? What are you looking forward to? What have you been enjoying about Kids Talk Tuesday so far? Just leave it in the comments while we're waiting on our guest to join me. Because let me check and see. And Miss Walker, if you are watching, if you can please have Tyrell back in the Zoom. I noticed that he's no longer in the waiting room. So we will be patient and wait for him to join me. Okay, let me. Thank you so much for your time and your patience. Thank you for letting us know in the comments. I'm waiting to see those comments come through to tell us where you're watching from, and not only where are you watching from, but what have you enjoyed or what are you expecting from Kids Talk Tuesdays? While we're waiting on Tyrell to join us again, I actually lost him. He was in the waiting room. And let's see. It's just me. I just resent. Miss Walker, if you are watching, if you can please have Tyrell rejoin the Zoom, please. And I will just continue to talk about these amazing things these children are doing. So far, you may have caught some of the authors that have been on. Last week, we had the amazing Janae Ratcliffe. We've had great comments about her. This week, we have Mr. Tyrell Smith, and we're waiting for him to rejoin the Zoom. He was here. I promise we will have him shortly. But in the meantime, as I said, let us know where you're watching from. Let us know what you're expecting. Let us know what you've already experienced. And here he is. So please leave those things in the comments. And now we're going to hear from Mr. Tyrell Smith. Hi, Tyrell. You can unmute yourself. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
I thought we lost you for a minute.
No, I was getting on mute button because I had to sign back into the meeting.
Oh, no problem. We're glad you're here. Excited about tonight, excited to get to know you and more about your story. So why don't you take a moment and introduce yourself to our audience?
My name is Tyrell Smith. I have a full name, but I can't tell y'all that. I'm from Indianapolis, and I'm 8 years old.
All right, Tyrell Smith from Indianapolis and 8 years old. And Tyrell, you are a kid author, is that correct?
Yes.
So why don't you tell us about your book? What's the title of your book?
Yes, we are twins, but we are different.
Yes, we are twins, but we are different?
Yes.
Okay, I like that title. Do you have your book with you?
Mm-hmm.
All right, how about you hold it up so everybody can see it? Cool. Yes, we are twins, but we are different. Written by Tyrell Smith. I love that cover. So what is this? Tell us what this is about. We're different. Give us a story.
So, it's like me and my brother, we usually, sometimes we don't like the same things, and sometimes we do. But usually we don't like the same things.
Okay, so you wrote this book about the differences between you and your brother, right? So what are some of the differences? Go ahead, I'm sorry.
And the way into spread autism.
What did you say?
And to show people that if you're twins, that doesn't mean that you always like the same thing as your other twin.
Okay, so twins can be very different, right?
Yes.
Awesome. So what are some of the differences with you and your brother?
Well, I like basketball and he likes football. I like taking pictures and he doesn't. He has glasses and I don't. I wish I had those. He doesn't like bright lights, but I could be in one. I just don't like them that much. But yeah, I like them.
Okay. You're under bright light now probably, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So there are differences with the two of you. And what kind of motivated you or gave you the idea to write this book?
It was, I just thought in my head in the notebook. And I told my mom that one day I will write a book, and I did.
That is awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How do you feel after you got your book all written and it's out and you got it in your hand? How's that feel?
I feel excited.
Excited. Yes, I could imagine. I wish I had a book at 8 years old. That is a great accomplishment and many people are proud of you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's amazing. So, and when did you write your book?
I wrote it last year in March.
Last year in March. So you were actually 7.
Yes.
When you wrote your book. All right, that's cool. That's so good, Tyrell. It's kind of hard sometimes to focus at the age of 7, but you knew you wanted to write a book and you said, I'm going to get it done. And you sat down at some point and you started. Let our audience know, what was your process like when you began writing? Talk to us about that.
when I began to write, I had this notebook, and then me and my mom was working on it, but I was thinking what to do, and she said, "Why don't you make a book?" And so I did.
Okay. And so did you write your complete story out in your notebook?
Yes.
Okay. And how were the ideas coming to you as you were writing?
At first, I wasn't sure, but then my mom gave me an idea to write about my brother.
Okay. So that's good that your mom is supportive and she's helping you and helping you process, the ideas that you have and the ideas that she's contributing. So that's really good when families work together. I love to see that because sometimes we do as younger children, you need that extra push and that support to know that you can do it. And then sometimes you kind of get stuck. So I totally understand mom helping you and giving you some ideas. What would you say was or is your favorite part about being an author?
My favorite part about being an author is that you can have so much things to offer for you being an author. It's like you get to meet new people and everything and it feels very nice.
Yeah, I bet. I bet. Because everybody is coming to see, wow, this great project that you produce, right?
Mhm.
So that's an
Yes.
awesome feeling. I love it. So, how about do you have anything, Tyrell, that you don't enjoy so much about being an author?
Yes.
What's that?
I don't enjoy that I don't really get to do a lot of things.
So, help us understand what do you mean by that? You don't get to do a lot of things.
Okay. I I I was going to be in some things, right?
Mm-hmm.
To sell my book, but they didn't work out because of COVID, and now I can't really go there.
Got you. So opportunities you feel like you kind of miss out on because of COVID and you wish you were able to do those things, right?
Yes.
I totally sympathize with you. My sons feel the same way. In fact, we were actually riding in a car last night. I have three young boys. One of my boys is 8 years old, just like you. But my middle son was saying he really wishes COVID would go away because it's really taken away from us making money. He wanted to get back out and sell his books and meet people and sign books and things like that and have events. So I totally get where you're coming from. I'm sure there's many other kids that feel like you guys, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to start Kids Talk Tuesdays because you can still have an opportunity to talk about what you're doing and share with other people and hopefully gain support and get more followers and people to purchase your book. So speaking of that, where would the audience, if someone was watching or they watch the replay and they say, "Hey, I want to get to know more about that book," where would they find your book?
They will find it on my website.
Okay, and what's your website?
It's www.tyrell, the letter N, Tyrese.com.
Okay, so I'm going to put that in. You said www dot
Tyrell,
mm-hmm,
the letter N.
Tyrese.com,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Awesome. So they can pick up your book at your website, TyrellandTyrese.com.
Mm-hmm.
And how can they follow you and get in touch with you if they'd like to?
It's Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
All right. So the same Tyrell and Tyrese Smith
Yes.
on all three.
No.
Okay. So what we'll do, make sure that mom puts in the comments each handle, each social media handle, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, and where else did you say you were?
I'm YouTube and Gmail.
YouTube. Okay. So we'll make sure that we have those in the comments. So if people want to get in touch with you, there is no mistake that they will make because they can go right to the comments section and follow you. Sound good?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Let me ask you, what do you think is the overall message? You told us what your book is about. What would you say is a message or a lesson that others can take from your book?
Wow, autism.
You said about autism?
Yeah, autism awareness.
Okay, so in your book, you're raising awareness about autism
Yes.
so they can learn more about it.
Yes, and how about my story of me and my brother.
Okay, cool. So that's fantastic. And I'm glad that you're doing that. I'm glad that you are honoring your brother and then raising awareness about autism, because many people don't understand, especially young children. So that's really good that you're taking a step in the right direction to help people in that area. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Also, so you told us about your message and what your book is about. We talked about your process. How about this question, Tyrell? Would you say it's easy to write a book or hard or scary?
Ooh. The writing part was easy. The cover was not so easy. The illustrator and the publisher, yes.
Okay. Um, so there were different parts that maybe weren't as easy as others.
Yes.
But you got the job done, and that's most important, right?
Yes.
Yes, and we're so proud of you for doing that. We're proud of your family for sticking through and all the support that you got. We asked you about what you enjoy the most and what you don't enjoy. Let me ask you this question. So let's say there's other young kids out there that are watching or that will watch, and they just they need some kind of encouragement, just not necessarily about being an author or anything, but just some encouragement. How would you encourage young kids?
I would say that you should not listen to other people because other people, if you listen to other people, you can get yourself in trouble or locked up in jail. And also that if you complete what you want to do, you can make it happen.
Awesome. Those are good words of advice. So don't follow people and listen to people that may not be going the right way. And then also, if you want to finish something, you can definitely make it happen. That is very positive, very encouraging. And I know that thought process is going to take you far in your work as well. Wouldn't you say?
Yes.
Yes, and I'm sure many can benefit from that. And week after week, we hear a lot of the young kids just encouraging each other and encouraging the audience and the other children to keep going. And that's so important, especially in these times, Tyrell, that people can get distracted, people can get discouraged. Times have been tough. And so if you keep the attitude that I can complete whatever it is that I'm trying to do, just take it maybe one day at a time, right? One step after the other. You can get it done. Awesome. Great job. Great words. So what's next for you? Do you have anything coming up next?
Yes. I have a fashion show I'm doing with these Facebook mans. You can check them out. It's called the Classic Man, but
Okay.
we're doing a fashion show.
The classic man. How about, I think I know one of those classic men. That is pretty cool. Have you ever met any of them?
Yes, I met a lot of them.
You met a lot of them. Is there one by the name? Do you know if there's a Kevin Brown?
No, I don't know one.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check out your fashion show because I have seen that one of those Facebook advertisements with a lot of the classic men and they're dressed all dapper in their suits and things. Is that what it is? So I got a strong feeling that that's what you're speaking of. And one of them, if this is the same group, I have acted alongside as well as stage managed one of those classic men. So that is so cool. It's such a small world. You're like, I don't know what to say. So I also direct and act and do stage management. So one of them, who I'm speaking of, he's an actor, I believe. Does that make sense? Oh, you're muted. I thought you were trying to say something. Okay, now you're not.
Speaking of actors, I am an actor myself.
Yay! I love it. What type of acting have you done?
I've done commercials, and I'm finna be in a skit, 2 skits in a movie, and the movie I'm gonna be in is Ida May. It's a wonderful way to express the movie, and it's very beautiful, and it's by my publisher.
Okay.
Dolores Thornton.
Dolores Staunton?
Thornton.
Thornton. Okay, great. I'm so happy for you. I have to follow and check you out in this movie, in this fashion show. I'm so glad to hear you are acting and performing. That is fantastic.
Oh, and I also have 2 more things.
Okay.
I'm in 2 skits with Toe to Tell Performing Arts Studio. This first one is called The Black Wall Street, and it's about Black Americans that have died or are still alive. And as he died, yes, I'm going to be John Lewis myself.
Wow. That's going to be amazing. I'm really looking forward to that. So you're just well-rounded. What do you enjoy the most? Do you enjoy acting or modeling or being an author? What's your favorite?
I like being an author, but
The
I like
most?
acting a lot.
What did you say?
I like being an author, but I want to be on Disney, so acting.
Acting is your favorite?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So I love it. I love everything about acting and performing. Um, I wish you well with that. It takes a lot of time management and discipline. So you really got to, stay focused. And I believe that you will. All the opportunities that come your way that fit you as a young boy and that you would be proud of and your family would be proud of, take it and run with it. Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. I'm so happy for you. So thank you for sharing all those things with us. We had an opportunity to get to know you as an author, talking about your writing process, what your book is about. We know how to follow you, how to support you. And I'm really hoping, guys, that you will support this young man. You heard all of the fantastic things that he is doing. Follow him on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. Check out what he's got going on. He will most likely be at a screen near you sometime soon. So continue to support him. Now, Tyrell, this is the segment of the show where we get to know you as the child, just the young boy. So I'll ask you, I'll give you some categories, and you just tell us what are your favorites in those categories. We know that your favorite is acting. How about what's your favorite color?
My favorite color is sea green.
Sea green. How about your favorite toy?
My favorite toy is any kind of toy.
You just
As
like
long,
toys.
yes, as long as it involves things with motorcycles and stuff.
Okay. All right, cool. So, how about what is your favorite book beside your own?
I like any Dr. Seuss book.
Okay, cool. How about hobbies? You have a lot of them. You may have already said it.
I do sports, acting, and I also do video gaming.
Okay, cool. Now, is your favorite still acting out of all of those you just mentioned?
Yes.
Yes. You sure?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Okay, you didn't look so sure. All right, cool. Let's see. Who's your favorite person to spend time with?
My mom.
Oh, how sweet. Um, how about singer? Do you have a favorite singer or artist?
Yes.
Who's that?
Um, I guess I could say that it's any person that's in R&B.
I love it. So R&B artists are your
Yes.
favorites. Cool. How about you? Do you have a favorite dance?
Yes.
What is it?
It's any TikTok dance.
I love these Eddies. Any TikTok dance. Cool. You want to show us a dance?
No.
No, no, that's okay. How about favorite food?
My favorite food is chicken.
Chicken. Awesome. Cool. So thank you so much for participating. We know those types, we know the things that now you like and enjoy. So we appreciate that. Are you having fun?
Yes.
Cool. It's great to talk about yourself and be proud of what you've accomplished. Before we close out for this evening, Tyrell, there may have been something that I didn't ask or something that you didn't get to share that you would like our audience to know. What would that be, if anything?
Well, I have shout outs.
Okay,
I
go
have
away.
my family, my mom, of course, my friends, and my my teachers and staffs at my school, AJ Brown Academy.
Oh, how awesome is that? I love the fact that took the time to acknowledge other people. That is so great. These people mean a lot to you, huh?
Yes.
Good. That is very responsible, very mature and considerate of you to shout out some others. And I hope that they're watching. I hope that if they're not watching now, they'll get a chance to see this in the replay and see how much you've thought of them, how grateful you are to them. So you're muted again, but that's okay. It's okay. It's all right. It happens. Um, so Tyrell, I really want you to know that I have thoroughly enjoyed our time this evening. I'm so glad that your family allowed our audience to get to know a little bit about you because I'm sure there's so much more. But thank you for taking the time to speak to us and interview with us. We really wish you the best in all of your endeavors. We hope that you continue to soar and just continue to help others as you grow and you become better and stronger. Okay.
Okay.
Take care.
Wait, I
Bye.
have something to the audience.
Oh, sure.
I would
Sure.
like to, I would
Let
like
me
to
go
say
ahead.
that y'all have to keep smiling because smiling is contagious. Ooh, if she'll be back in a while. Y'all just wait. While we're waiting, check out my book and go on my website
Okay, so
or look for YouTube.
you're still talking to the audience, or are you all done?
I'm done.
Thank you for keeping the audience while we had that interruption. I thought I turned my ringer off, but I did not. So thank you.
And I will also say this. If y'all ever meet Tyler Perry, tell him to holler at me.
I know that's right. I know that's right. Tell Tyler Perry to holler at Tyrell Smith. We'll see you. I'm sure we'll see you on that screen soon. You keep on.
And
Go
if y'all
ahead.
tell Steve Harvey, tell him to check me out because I'm clean just like him.
All right now. So we'll hashtag. We'll tag all of them in the post. How about that too?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that. All right, awesome job. Thank you so much again. Thank your family for me. We appreciate you. And I want you to stay connected with the King's Press. We will be following you and supporting you as much as we can. So stay connected. And again, we hope all great things for your future.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're so welcome. Good night.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Hold on. I'm an honor to be here.
We're honored to have you.
I'll call you one day.
Right. You can close out your screen. I think you just have to hit the X.
Oh, okay.
You got it? It's so cute. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Guys, so you heard from that fantastic young man, 8 years old, and just think of his schedule. Like all of the things that he's doing. He said he's doing some modeling, he's acting in a couple of skits, and had got a movie coming up. I believe his mom told me that he was in a movie previously. He's writing. I mean, just think of how impactful he's going to be, years from now. Like he already has goals. He's already moving towards them. He's already writing, checking things off of that list very early. So there is just so much power. I say it all the time, in getting support from your family, finding out what are those dreams, what are those ideas, where's that passion, where's the gifts, and cultivating those things. So I hope if you watch tonight, if you have young people in your lives, you have young children, that if you have not had the opportunity to do that, because let's get it, we are all busy. We have so much to juggle and so much to do. And even as parents, we have careers ourselves, and we have goals and dreams that we're still pursuing. But if you take that time and you take those, set aside those moments and mark those calendars and get those things set up for your children and those areas of interest that they have, things begin to open up. Things begin to be a reality for them, not just a dream. So I can't say enough. Let's continue to cultivate and help these young people become who they are destined to be, that they would blossom and shine and change this world and go forth in positivity and uniqueness and character, all of those great things, because again, they will be our leaders. So as they're well-rounded and they have culture and opportunities and things that are shaping them, it just makes for a better person. Development is awesome. So thank you so much again to the Smith family, to Tyrell's family. Thank you to all of those that tuned in, all friends and family that have watched tonight. Continue, please, to support him. Please share this video so that others can be inspired by his story and connect with him. Purchase his book, and then follow him and see some of the things he's got coming up. We appreciate you. We really do. As I mentioned before, if you know any other kid authors or kid entrepreneurs that you would like to send our way, we are the King's Press LLC on Facebook, and Instagram. Our website is kingspresspublishing.com. Our YouTube channel is The King's Press. I share it everywhere. So if you look for Mynesha King, Myneesha, last name King, you will find all of our handles and you will be able to see what we are doing and tag authors and entrepreneurs or even send them through email. All of that is listed on our platforms. So thank you again for tuning in tonight. We hope to see you again next Tuesday. We hope that you can join us on Saturdays for read-alongs with children's book author Mynesha King. That is for the younger audience, grades K through 5. We're working on reading development, and it is a great time, great stories, great lessons. You can use them for bedtime stories. You can use them for lunch, snack, breaks, whatever you choose to use them for. Those are on the King's Press LLC Facebook page. So go check it out. But more than anything, I hope that you will have a great evening, and I hope that you will spread some light in this time and share love with all that you come in contact with. Be a blessing. Thank you so much. Good night.